This is the Raw Life Health Show. Raw Life.
On the diet, I personally am a raw food vegan. I do not say or ever claim anywhere that that's the diet of the Bible. The diet of the Bible clearly says that the majority of our diet should be fruits and vegetables, and if somebody desires to eat food, they should be eating the clean foods found in Scripture, which is the clean animal meats, and they should avoid the unclean animal meats. The only place it says somebody must eat animal meat is during the Passover. There's nowhere else that addresses where it says somebody must eat meat. And there's nowhere in Scripture that says you have to eat only vegetables. But the problem with that is not meat or not meat. The problem is what we're doing with it. Most people that eat meat are overeating and committing gluttony, which is leading to their curses. And most people that eat fruits and vegetables are not eating them the right way either. They're eating fruits and vegetables without a seed that produces its own seed, which the Scriptures tell us not to do. In the Scriptures, it tells us the food we should be eating is food that creates of its own kind, the seed-bearing fruits and vegetables. A seedless watermelon is not going to bless us. A watermelon is supposed to have seeds in it. It's supposed to be red and round, not square and yellow. But because of genetically modifying everything, that's what's happening. My day of eating consists of just eating fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds, depending where I'm at. The ideal is for me to get green vegetable juice or a blended salad in my day. I eat much less now than I ever did before. The longer you go with eating less and higher quality food, you can get away with it. Somebody that's used to eating very unhealthy and just starts eating the way I eat now, that could be considered almost starvation. But over the years, as your body adapts to less food and you're eating better quality food, you can get away with it. What a person should be eating should be individualized. In my Daylight Diet book, I talk specifically about the biblical times to eat and the amount of meals we should be eating each day. 2 meals a day or 3 at most, and not eating when it's dark outside. Now, if somebody wants to eat meat or animal products, since those are heavier and they take longer to digest, they should be earlier in the day. The lighter foods should be eating at the end of the day or in the middle of the day, so you go to sleep on an empty stomach. In the Scriptures, it says there's a time for every purpose under the heavens. There are appointed times for everything. It even talks about a noble king eating at the right time. So it always relates to the time we should be eating. The priests in the temple, they ate after the daily sacrifices, the 3rd and the 9th hour of daylight. And I will say this, if our Creator intended for us to eat when it was dark outside, He would have made fruits and vegetables glow in the dark on a tree. The only animals in nature that were designed to eat at nighttime were nocturnal animals, not us. The more we live against the way we were designed, the more we continue to suffer. One of the #1 causes of disease today, or diseases out there today, is adrenal fatigue. We continuously go and go and go because we have this artificial electricity that makes this happen. People today are doing it backwards. They're eating their biggest meal at the end of the day or right even before going to sleep. We should be doing it at the beginning of the day and going to sleep on an empty stomach. He wants us to be good stewards of our health. You know, and most wise people that know about health are all in agreement that it's not wise to eat before going to sleep, and the body does not digest well at nighttime. Our internal organs were created to digest its food during the daytime hours, specifically the hours of the 3rd and the 9th hour of daylight. That's when they work the best. They work the least during the evening because that's when the cleansing organs aren't working. So there's many different ways and areas he says it in different ways, and it's in the book, The Daylight Diet. If we were living during biblical times, we wouldn't be, forget about eating, we wouldn't do much walking around in the pitch dark, especially eating. They never did that during the scriptural times. The only times in Scripture which are set-apart times and different times, and just like when I talk about the hair, there were times in the Scripture where it says to shave the whole body in mourning or taking a Nazarite oath to shave the head. There are set-appointed times which shows it was different than the norm. So the night of Passover, they ate at nighttime. This was different than the norm. So it shows even more. It couldn't have been the same. So that again points to not eating at night. But you know what? There are a couple of other places that point to people eating at night in the Scriptures. But if our heart is there and we understand, stop overeating. And you'll feel better from everything if you just don't eat at night.
This is the Raw Life Health Show. Raw Life. Brighten up your life.